Through years of study, I got exposed to soil and started studying soil science. And I was like, this is the most exciting thing on the planet. You know, whatever you're concerned about, if that's water quality, greenhouse gases, food quality, all of it comes back to soil health. And part of how I explain soil health to people is thinking about it in terms of our own bodies. 80% of the ailments facing humans now, from acne to Alzheimer's to cancers to autoimmune disorders, comes back to gut microbiome function. So there's 15,000 different edible crops on the planet, and we eat less than 30. A lot of the American diet is very processed, it's very low quality, there's a lot of corn and very few types of foods. What that is actually doing is undermining our gut function and brain function and our ability to absorb nutrients. And you can see that when you go into pharmacies, because there's all of your, the drugs to make you poop and drugs to stop you pooping. So if we look at soil in that context, then we have soils that have just become totally constipated and closed down, right? That nutrient cycle's not working, carbon cycles aren't working, due to the use of herbicide or pesticide, growing crops in monoculture. All of our modern agricultural processes, just like it is in the human gut microbiome, have blown this microbial bridge. These roots are constipated. This is a plant with Crohn's disease, basically. No! Instead of thinking diversity in what we eat, diversity in what we grow, if we're only eating a limited number of plants and foods, then we have a limited number of biology. And the same thing in the soil. We put diversity back into that system, we now have a diversity of microbiology.
By putting the legume in a mix of all these other plants, this guy can fix nitrogen and then share it with some of the other plants in the mix.
People are starting to think, can we intercrop? Can we have cover crops between our commercial crops?
These Laredo beans look pretty nice.
Yeah.
How do I get more diversity? How do we build our gut microbiome in the soil? By building carbon and building this topsoil, we're getting nutrient density of food and really supporting not only people's well-being, ecosystem well-being. We're building resilience by building the soil gut system.